Okay, we went and we picked grapes, lots of them. I'm going to be using it to make grape juice. So I'll get back to you when it's time to make grape juice. We're going to pick off the stems, we're going to get them washed up, and then we're going to cook them up. Cook them down. Okay, we've completed step 1 with our grapes, which was picking and cleaning them. Now we're on to step 2, which is put it on low and let the grapes cook down. Okay, it's cooking down nice now, and I'm using a potato masher to mash down the grapes. And continue to cook it down. Color. Okay, now I'm going to start the straining process. Just pick up the goop. And I'm going to start straining it into the colander.
It looks like witch's brew right now.
Looks like purple witch's brew.
Bubbles and everything.
And that's it for that. All of the juice in the colander now, and the big colander, and I'm letting it strain through, and I'll stir it around a bit to keep it going, and I'll let this strain for a couple hours probably, so just keep letting it drip through. And that's the first straining. Okay, I have this leftover pulp, and what I'm going to do, I put a glove on so I don't get stained, is I'm going to put all this goop aside in this dish to dry, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with that later. Okay? Okay, here's my strained juice, and here I have a finer strainer, and I'm going to pour the juice through this fine strainer, but I don't have anything to hold the camera, so I have to tell you and show you afterwards. And it's just going to take out more of the smaller particles that are in my juice. Okay? I'll probably have to clean my strainer a few times to keep it running. So as soon as that gets down, I'll rinse it, and I'll just keep going. Now we're getting a nice fine juice. Gotta stir it up a little. Okay, I strained it the first time, and now I'm going to put it through again one more time, and after that we'll see how it looks. And I might strain it through maybe a paper towel, or I have some coffee filters. Try straining it through that just to get it really fine, get all the little bits out of it. So let me see. Well, I'll fill it up and then I'll continue on. Okay. Okay, that all poured through right away, so I think I'm only going to have to do it this one time. So, I mean, it really poured through quick. So, probably got basically most of the particles out. So that's cool. Now I have juice, and pretty soon we'll be able to move on to the next step of cooking it up, adding sugar, and jarring it. Okay? Okay, after you've strained your juice, you ladle it into sterilized jars. I sterilize them. I put them on the hottest setting on my dishwasher. And then for the lids, I heat them in the pan, not to boiling, but I get them pretty hot. And sanitize them that way. And then I ladle it into the jar up to this point right here. So, here, let me show you. Here is another one that I have. I put it up to here, put the screw bands on, and then I'm going to process them in a big canner, boil them for 15 minutes. So that's the next step. So ladle them. Okay, I have my grape juices. I have them in my pot. It's a canning pot. And I'm going to fill it up with water to about here. And I'm going to bring it to a rolling boil for 15 minutes. And then after that, I turn it off and they're all processed. Okay, I have my water in. I got my burner on high. I'm going to cover my pot. Wait for it to boil. Okay, I've set one jar aside, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that later. Okay, as you can see, I have my water at a rolling boil. And now we're going to keep that going for 15 minutes. Okay, my grape juice is done. I've got this tool here. You use this to pick up the jars. Tip the water off. I don't have a good grip of that. Hold on. Okay. And you set them down to cool. It's the can popping. That's what you want. Nice tight seal.
Sarah!
I don't know, but I'm videotaping. Nothing.
You're not gonna be what?
I'm videotaping. Now this is all my video. Anyway, that's my grape juice all done. Unsweetened.